Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Peter has a pretty strong belief that it's important for you to create a series with your photography or have a certain project. That way you've got a reason to go out and shoot rather than just sitting inside thinking, oh, well, I don't have a reason to shoot, so I'll just play video games instead. So he's just going to go through one of the series that he's been working on for a while and talk to you a bit about that.
I feel it's very important to have things like project series and things like that, mainly because it forces you or gives you a reason to pick up the camera and shoot. It's so easy to get into a mindset that I don't know what I'm going to do, so I end up just not shooting. Whereas if you have a series, and it could be anything, it just could be an umbrella. Every picture you shoot has an umbrella in it. It could be whatever you like. But that gives you at least a storyline or some reason to go out and do the shoot. So the series I'm going to talk about today is the boob shirt. I've been shooting this shirt for nearly 14 years now. 2010 was the first shoot I did with it. It doesn't have any label on it, so I don't know where I bought it, and I don't think you can buy it anywhere. And even if you could, the reason this shirt's so good is because it's so old, it's very, very thin. In the way of it's thin, it just hangs on the girls, so it doesn't matter their size, it still does the job that one of the models gave it. She called it the boob shirt, and because she reckons it gave her great boobs. So it was a comment made by one of the models, and ever since then the word stuck, the boob shirt. So I'm just going to go through just some of the pictures of the boob shirt. The very first shoot I did with this shirt was with Natasha, and you'll see how clean this shirt was. This was back in 2010, but she decided at the end of the shirt she wanted to grunge it up a bit, and unfortunately I let her because I never knew this shirt was going to come on to anything else, but she put some stains on the shirt which we couldn't remove, and now we're stuck with it. But I think that just gives us the shirt a little bit more character. There's certain shoots, like the shoot I did with Danny, which, I don't know, there was just something special about that shoot. I got 3 pictures in there because I can't make up my mind which picture I liked the most. And people like Chantel and quirky little shoots of Janet, the people who are a little bit smart will realise that there's a roll of toilet paper sitting on top of the toilet lid because we had beautiful light coming in through the side in the bathroom. And I decided just in the retouching, I am not going to remove it because I actually like the idea it was a little hidden cookie in the picture. I think it was Bella who was the first person who named the shirt, and this was just shot in Germany, just in an Airbnb, and yeah, I actually really enjoyed the shots we got with her. And there's certain pictures like Marion, which I just can't make up my mind. There's her strong face and there's her sort of cute, slightly dummy face. And I'm most likely, if I do a book, both of those pictures would come into that book. And again, people like Bonnie, 2 completely different looks to the face. So I've got to work out which picture, or I put both in that I more prefer. Beck's another one, but I think by far I prefer, this is my favourite picture of Beck's out of the whole shoot. And Rara, she nailed this one picture and I absolutely loved it, so I never even looked at doing another picture. I think it might have even been the last picture of the shoot. And Danny was another one that I got 2 completely different looks out of Danny and thoroughly enjoyed doing the shoot with her, just like I did with Crystal. Again, you'll see 2 completely different looks. And I think I might actually, if I am going to do a book, I will just run them on the same page opposite each other to show the different looks you can get out of the same model. We do have a couple of tutorials up on YouTube of me shooting this. One of them was with Anna, which I've got the 2 pictures of. Another tutorial was with Tess in Milan. So we travel everywhere with the shirt. So at any time we can just pull it out and do a shoot. Quite often on shoots, the models will actually bring up the boob shirt and I'll say, yeah, well, I'm traveling with it. So if you want to do a shoot, we can just do it wherever. And this was just Caroline, just in Barcelona in an Airbnb. I'm not going to explain much about it. I'm just going to let the slideshow go through showing all the different types of people that have worn it, and this is pretty much going from my old to my more modern pictures. But the one thing I did find is because there was a reference I had for the shirt and could show any of the models what this reference was, they already knew exactly what the shirt was going to look like and how it would look on them, and they were 100% comfortable with doing this shoot, otherwise they wouldn't do the shoot. I tried to vary the lighting as much as I could and try and get a little bit more of the actual real person in the shoot as well as wearing that shirt. So I wanted to try and keep the essence of the person or have a look out of their eyes that give me the look that I'm trying to get it sort of just so it's just a complete uniform thing that I'm doing. There's a few models in my series. I've got 2 or 3 pictures. I either couldn't make up my mind or I might even run with the 2 pictures. And this was never decided. The model could only ever have 1 picture. I've had a couple of models come back a second time and done a separate shoot again later on just to get a different look or more of a chance of being featured in the series of however I'm going to use it. If it most likely be a book or an exhibition, more and more that I'm shooting, more I'm enjoying because I'm just trying to find different locations, different lighting, and trying to get something out of the model that enhances the whole feel of this shoot. And the last time I shot this was with Sophia in an Airbnb in London.
So we hope you guys enjoyed that and that was helpful for you. If you want to see the behind the scenes of some of the videos of us shooting for this series, I will pop them on the screen now.